Next thing we got, let me just check and see what it is.
Oh, because Daniel's the swipey guy. Let's see what we got. Oh, who's that handsome devil?
Oh, Lordy.
That
Travis
is
is
me.
top 10.
Oh, we got some music.
That's official.
This week on Travis's Top 10.
I got to get some noise on this.
All right. Should I go to the first one?
All right, cool. Yeah, number 10, Miami Dolphins stay the same.
Oh, wow.
What's a pod without the Dolphins? Do you guys get it?
That's good.
A group of Dolphins
Nice.
is a pod.
Travis, we got it.
I have to give
Took me
credit.
5 seconds.
I have to give credit to Olivia on that.
Okay.
Olivia came up with that one.
Now I hate it all of a sudden. No, I'm just playing.
Miami Dolphins stay the same. They beat a shitty team and pretty handedly. I don't want to move them up. Guys, I just also want to preface, there are 15 teams that are 6-3 or better. That is half the NFL are 6-3 or better. I had to leave off teams that I'm not going to tell you right now because we still have more to go. But I had to leave off some good-ass teams. I just want to say that before we go on to number 9.
I wonder if that's the first time that's ever been the case. That 16 or 15?
That is kind of crazy.
15 teams are 6,
Yeah.
and the Bears were
So
5-4 before tonight. So, I mean, whatever that means.
Damn. All right.
15 teams.
That is crazy.
You guys like number 10? You guys have anything to say?
I love the captions. I'm excited for each one.
Cool. Seattle Seahawks, contender or pretender? Like Aaron mentioned, we don't know what they are. Like, maybe they're not as good as we thought. They've fallen off the cliff. I had them drop 2 spots to number 9. I still think they can right the ship. I still think there's that possibility, but I am not banking on it.
They're far from winning a Super Bowl, and I didn't think that going in. I did not think that going into the season, especially after the first few weeks after seeing Russ. But with Russ, not having as good as weeks, you got to rely on other people. We can't. You obviously can't. We knew that throughout the year. So if Russ is not MVP Russ, this team is going down, and I don't think he does as well.
Yeah. I think Carlos Dunlap will be a good addition. Jamal Adams is hurt again. I think Quandre Diggs is out. They have another starting corner that's been out.
Even when Jamal came back, they still had some real.
They still lost to the Bills like 34
You know what I mean?
to 20.
So I'm just saying.
No, yeah. No,
I appreciate
dude,
Jamal Adams, and he is a game
too.
maker. But come on,
They got. I think they have 3 DBs that are out right now, and yeah, let me not say they're great, but that's gonna hurt you, bro. I mean, that's the NFL. So when guys get injured, well, it is what it is. So next one.
All right, we'll see if the ship gets rocked. Number 8. Ew, the Tennessee Titans. Can Derrick Henry play defense too?
Nice.
why are you smiling, dog?
Well,
Derek
obviously,
looks like he could play linebacker or DN, maybe even too.
well, what I'm at is the Tennessee Titans seem to have this all-star, just incredible player in Derrick Henry. Their offense can be clicking. It's not so much last week. But Derrick Henry, can you play defense too? Like, they need help in the secondary. They need help on defense. They've been getting cooked. They just gave up 34 points to the Colts. And Phillip Rivers, who's 119 years old and wasn't even athletic when he was 23. So what the hell do you want? Like, it's a tough one. I still think that they're a ship that can get rightened, that can be set right. Okay, thank you, Chris. But they're still on my top 10 at number 8. They dropped 4 spots because they did get beat so badly by the Colts, who are not on my top 10 list. Okay. I don't know. It's hard. Next one. Arizona Cardinals. Hail Murray, full of grace.
God
You guys like that one?
Travis
You guys
is
like that
killing
one?
it,
Oh,
man.
Travis really tried hard on this
These
one.
are really good.
This one took me like 20 minutes. I was sitting on the toilet like, what can I do? I
That's
tried
hilarious.
so hard to. All right, Arizona Cardinals are 6-3, leading the division. First time on my top 10. The Rams are 6-3, the Seahawks are 6-3, the Cards are 6-3, and due to tiebreakers, they are number 1
Damn.
in the NFC West.
Do you think they pull out the division win?
They've been playing pretty damn good. I don't know. Like,
I don't
their
know.
numbers,
I'm not
They
sold on
squeezed
them
one
yet.
against the Bills team that was in the top 4. So
exactly. They shouldn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
necessarily won it outside of that Hail Mary.
Hey.
But they bottom line is they won. They beat an elite team at home, and they're number 7. I got it first time on the top 10.
I agree with this list so far.
Number 6.
Not the first time. You had him at 7 last time.
Shut
That's what
up,
that
Daniel.
blue
Just
sign-
swipe the damn thing. Shut up.
Just
Buffalo
saying, bro.
Bills dropped to number 6. Sorry. My quote was, well, you tried, but DeAndre Hopkins is too much for you. That's where I was at with that. This one was a tough one. I couldn't figure out how to beat.
Yeah, 7-3. I mean, that's a hard to go down. But yeah, I mean, even on losing on a Hail Mary, maybe not dropping 3, but
The bottom line is they were in that position. They're going into their bye weeks. And
that's true. That defense, right. You can't even hold them for 32 seconds.
Yeah.
So nobody pressed DeAndre Hopkins off the ball at all.
I saw that there's a lot of people that complain that no one pressed. Like, dude, come on.
What are you thinking? You don't think he's the one getting the ball? Like,
and then they had their nickel cornerbacks like jumping routes that are on the 20. Like, dude, what you jumping routes for? Go in the end zone and just stay there. I know there's 3 people on them. I need 6 on them. Straight the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
7-3 team. I had them drop 3 spots. I still think that they're a good team. I don't know if they're necessarily Super Bowl contenders, but I think they're great. Number 5. Come January, Tom will be Tom. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 7-3. They moved up 4.
He looks like Mitchell there.
Don't give Mitchell that, please. I hope he doesn't listen to that.
He just looks like Goofy, Okay.
Like, what's up, guys? Mitchell's my little brother.
Does he not look like Mitch right there? A little bit, right?
Yeah, because his teeth are sticking out.
That's what I'm saying.
You guys are assholes.
He's my brother. I'm allowed to be an asshole.
He's my brother, too.
I love you, Mitch.
All right, well, I have him at number 5. I had to move up 4 spots. They got just destroyed by the Saints last week, so I was super down on them. This week they came back and did really good. And, I think when Tom Brady and that offense figure it out, they're going to be good. They have a great defensive front 7, some quality guys in the secondary. They have 2 great running backs. I think that Tampa Bay is definitely a contender in the NFC.
I want to have a little say on this. I'm a little bit bipolar on this, and it seems like you are too.
I am. I don't know.
By going up from 9 to 5 for Tampa after beating a beaten up Carolina team in a division, and you're gonna have them go up 4.
Well, they won like 36-14.
It was by 46 to 23. It was by 23. But I feel you was an ass whooping. 4 spots, a little firm for me, buddy.
Yeah, I understand, but where I'm at is I think this team is going to be there in January.
It's Tom. Tom being
Tom. It's Tom. Tom's going to be Tom.
Still waiting on our Chargers to be on this list, but we'll see. We'll see. We got 4 more spots, guys.
Number 4, Dano.
Oh, there.
New Orleans Saints. They went up to at 7-2.
Nice.
I wonder how the crab legs are on Bourbon Street.
Nice. I like that one.
Because we got Jameis coming in. Do you get it?
Yep.
You don't look like you get
it. Yeah,
he
stole crab legs.
I got
it.
Okay, thank you. I wonder how the crab legs are going to be on Bourbon Street.
I've been to Bourbon Street, by the way.
All right, dude. Cool.
Fun fact.
Jameis, can I get back to my list?
Yes.
Thanks. Jameis Winston coming into the lineup. Saints are 7-2.
What are you going to do?
They're 7-2, and I think Jameis is going to fill in for Drew just fine. I think that Sean Payton's going to put him in position to win. I think Jameis is going to be fine. I think we're going to see more Taysom Hill as we go on.
Oh, yeah.
And 7-2.
Okay.
Anything?
No, I'm not. It's firm. I mean, losing your starting quarterback and going up. I know they won, but it's not my power ranking either.
It ain't.
And you guys literally said you thought he was going to do better with Jameis in there. So
no,
you're staying pat with what you thought. So I fuck with that.
I appreciate that, Aaron.
Not better necessarily, but like I do remember that
Teddy went 5-0 last year.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to go with. So that's where I think Jameis can keep the ship afloat. You know what I mean? So yeah, I hear you, Trav.
Numero 3. The Green Bay Packers are Gouda. It's a cheesy pun, I know. Do you guys get it?
I got 2 in 1.
I got 2 in 1.
Damn it, Travis. These are good.
All right, Green Bay Packers.
You know who says this? Sammy Cantu says some shit like this.
Corny-ass puns.
This is Sammy Cantu written all over it, bro.
Just in case you guys didn't hear me the first time.
Did Olivia do this one as well?
No, I did all of them except for that one.
Okay, sorry.
Why? Is it too good for me to do it?
No, it's good. Yeah. No,
or is it too bad that I didn't do it?
Just say it again.
She's going to listen to it.
Yeah.
Okay, Green Bay Packers are 7-2. They're out here winning muddy games against the Jaguars, putting it on everyone else that they play. Green Bay Packers are great. Aaron Rodgers is going to be in your top 5 NFL MVPs. I know he is. Mm-hmm. I mean, they have a good running game. They have one of the best, if not the best, wide receiver in football. They have a solid defense, not horrible. They got a great left tackle, great left guard. They have a good offensive line overall. Green Bay, number 3. I think they're going to be the front runner and probably play the Bucs in the title game.
It's kind of weird. Van Scantling, he had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns this last week. It's weird. He disappears and you fucking complain about them having nobody, and then he has a game like this, and he's had other games like this, and then you're like, oh wait, Aaron Rodgers has players.
Yeah,
no, it's because you have fucking Aaron Rodgers, bro. You know what I mean? But I mean, yeah, having Devontae Adams,
he was kind of marginal this game.
But, dude, damn well they literally are having a safety over the top on him and pressing him with a corner. So,
no.
It's nice to have another weapon for Aaron. I love Aaron Rodgers. I'm such a stan of his. He's my favorite player ever. So, yeah.
Dan?
Yeah, same, man. Like, Scantling's, he's probably a fantasy nightmare. It's like he's going to pop off for 30, and then he gets 0, and you drop him, and then he gets 30 again, and that sucks.
I literally didn't start him this week.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. In my other league, I had him, and I didn't start him, and I was like, son of a bitch.
All right, Dan. Number 2.
Número 2.
Swipe it. Come on, dude. Can you figure it out, Dan? Thank you. 1B,
that was
Kansas
firm.
City Chiefs.
Ah,
Stay
it's
the
your
same.
1B shit.
I really want to put them at number 1.
Are you Keyshawn Johnson with this list? 1B, 1A? That's good.
I'll be Keyshawn Johnson if you want me to.
All right, fair enough. You guys are like the same height. I don't think
Listen.
you run the same 40 times.
I'm a few shades lighter than him.
yeah.
But the Kansas City Chiefs are 8-1. They're on a bye week this week. I mean, shit, they're going to win the Super Bowl. They're my number 2, though, because Steelers are undefeated, and I can't put them over.
But why?
Because
If you're
they're
feeling that way, bro, I'd throw them at 1. I don't know.
We'll see next week, but I'm going with 1B.
Okay.
I think these were easy. You know what I mean? These last 2 are easy. Obviously, I know they had a bye week, so it's just like everyone is healthy, too, for Kansas City. So it's like great.
And the Steelers just won like 37-10. Like, what am I going to do, move them down?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, you're right.
All right, cool. Number 1. Oh, looks like Chris handled that one.
I did. I just pressed it.
Oh, I didn't even look.
Nice.
Pittsburgh
Jeez.
Steelers, number 1, first time 9-0 in franchise history. I don't know if you guys remember last week, first time 8-0 in franchise history, and I'm going to continue to do this every week until that's not the case.
I think even 7-0 was the first time, too.
No, I think
No?
they did that 2 other times before, though, but
Okay.
it's been a minute.
All right, cool. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers 9-0. Just put it on the Bengals. Like, what else do you want?
Yeah, we kind of talked about it earlier. This team is complete. They look great. So this is, again, the first top 2's got to be easy.
The top of the list is
it's nice.
cake.
And the Steelers aren't even like James Conner's he hasn't been outstanding. He's been okay. Big Ben hasn't been throwing the ball downfield at all. They're kind of more
He's up there in yards. He's top 8 in yards still.
not downfield though. Like he's kind of throwing little
He has playmakers, dog. He has Juju.
Yeah,
he
that's
has
what I'm saying.
He's Claypool.
Deontay and Claypool. So what he's been doing, I noticed, is like maybe some slants, maybe some out routes, and like it'll be, maybe it's a bubble screen out here, and they're all just doing the damn thing.
Like
so.
he can still get it outside the numbers.
Oh yeah, and that's important
That's what Travis
for a
always
quarterback.
says.
But when the Pittsburgh Steelers win Super Bowls, you know how they win Super Bowls?
Running
Defense
the
and running.
Defense, bro. And their defense is lit.
Really,
that's why
probably
I
the
don't,
best defense I remember. From
and that's
them.
why I don't want to put the Kansas City over them because I
Yeah.
think that's what the matchup's
Defense
going to be.
always.
I think it's going to be Big Ben. Can he keep up with Pat? And the Steelers are going to hold back Pat to being almost human. Almost human. He won't ever be human.
For real, Pat.
Almost human. So that's my top 10.
I like it, dude. That was a great list. And to leave the Raiders off, the Colts off,
The Ravens weren't on it. Colts.
and the Ravens.
I'm cool with the Ravens not.
The
being
Browns are not on it, Daniel.
In my opinion,
Yeah,
and
that's good.
this is being
They're not going anywhere. Promise you.
being a Titans fan, I would have had the Titans off the list, and I probably would have had the
Colts.
Colts on the list. Yeah,
The Titans are a more complete team to me. I think the Colts are great defensively. The running backs have a little bit of injuries, and I think Phil is not good. I like Brandon Tannehill
where
way
are
more
the
than I like Phil.
not my list.
The Colts are 6-3 too, dude. What the
Where are the Colts not complete, bro? Aside from QB?
Quarterback.
Do you think Tannehill?
Do you
more
think Phillip
complete
Rivers
than,
is going to be able to go into Pittsburgh in January when it's snowing and be able to throw the ball more than 6 yards?
I don't know that he has to. They
He
have a
does
good running
have
back
to.
game.
No, dude. I mean,
You think-
Hines had a good game, but it was all out of the backfield, bro. I mean, like him checking it down and him making
yeah.
plays, which I agree. But
That's Phil's bread and
But
butter.
that was this week, bro. That
Yeah.
was this week. You should like the first 6
Yeah.
games of this season that apparently you forgot about. He did fucking miserable.
Yeah.
bro.
He did not.
Where I'm at- where
he
I'm
had
at
one
is-
or two bad games so far.
But dog, if you eye test, apparently you didn't watch this either, bro. It was typical Phil fashion.
No,
Yeah,
it was,
he-
I know you didn't watch it.
No, he's always does that. Yes.
So
No, but
that's
that's
what
where I'm at.
that's what he's saying, and that you're apparently arguing with.
where I'm at is I feel like if
stats are good.
with the playoffs come around,
His stats are good, but they're just typical filler stats in a way. I mean, like he had a great game against the Titans. He's 9-2 against the Titans in his career. But like the last 3 weeks, he has a quarterback rating of 100 plus. So he has been doing really well. I'll give you that. But I'm just saying the first 5 weeks or 6 weeks of the season weren't like that, Daniel. If you watched it, it was reliant on the defense, and they still didn't do well.
I'm gonna pull up the stats. So
Pull up
go.
the
Don't
stats,
worry
then.
about it.
Oh, Daniel's going to try to be smart with some stats.
yeah,
randomly.
keep trying.
No,
Here we are. Hey, let's move into
Let's
Pick'ems,
go,
Chris.
let's go.
Pick'ems, Chris.
Oh, I got this one.